I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you. What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first. One half of a whole. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas, passing through the border checkpoint is no simple matter for a humble merchant like myself. But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have no trouble passing through the checkpoint. I implore you, find that second volume for me. All I want is to give my family a decent life, the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A queer little shopping. Vermont, is it?
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
Shall we follow, Master?
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afraid of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learnt my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears. My dears? Esmeralda. Raelia. Where could they have gone? This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's wedding ring. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, it couldn't be. My wife and daughter vanished for this? Piles of sand? No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin. They run off somewhere, that's all. Sure of it. I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears! I was a fool!
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm worth more than that. Next. Come on, don't be silly.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
I'll take the knife. Chest. What harm could there be in having a peek?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him here. He's escaped. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Took a knife to the gullet. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose he was rotten to the core after all, like the rest of those snakes.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Rattlers are upon us!
We've no cause to visit a camp.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. "'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon." The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
It takes... If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
All told, I'm rather
Let us
satisfied.
work together. Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
We ought to take a closer look.
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
I've got a good feeling about this one. It seems our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms!
'Tis easily done.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold for a moment. Is there no getting through this door? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
My magics are at your disposal. out! A foe is coming for you, Arisen!
Being a burden, Arisen.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You mate!
Think nothing of it. You have my protection. Master, knackers!
My magics are at your disposal. Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Olympics.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Never imagined we'd find a cave here, of all places. I'm looking forward to finding out what dwells within.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. Might we remove this hindrance somehow? I can attack. Might I be of assistance? Down! Did I trouble you with 6 feet? Focus your strength! Through it!
Just for felling after all. Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the... Right. for being a burden arisen.
Tis a hobgoblin!
Well said. Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now.
I know precisely when a curative is needed. I've a knack for gathering items, and
This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
No quarrel here. Expecting mercy.
hold fast, Risen! I will be with you in just a moment. Well, your Risen has been poisoned.
Fire's fury shan't be evaded against this.
It's burning in there.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Delighted to meet you. On with the delving, I say. I tend to think better on my feet.
A retreat may be in order, depending on what makes this its lair. Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe. It is not a foe to be heedlessly challenged.
Few battles are won by fortune alone, after all.
That was hard won.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
Broken as it seems.
We are under attack!
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I suppose we shan't uncover. For any more treasures here. A shame that.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Do this all day!
Are you alright?
Wounded again! I'll get the better of our foe yet.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
The band just waiting to be claimed.
The road turns perilous on. The rest time.
Jump on, and I'll launch you into the sky. Fresh air at last. You certainly don't do things by halves, Master. I thought we'd never see the back of that place.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
Is as you say.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope. Your curiosity will be rewarded.
The undead walk! Where would I be without you, Arisen? Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? 'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean? I am attentive and loyal. And
I thank you for the chance to hone my
are you fit to
swordsmanship.
travel?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to. Assist you. Always a pleasure.
I believe in is myself.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear? Won't someone do aught about this? Bit bland. What can I throw in? Won't someone do aught about this?
Makes waste, as they say.
Let's take it easy. Do take care on the road, certainly. The dangerous times we live. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings. I'm more time than I know how to spend.
Only person I believe in is myself. We have a bounty to alleviate.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends,
My humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. I haven't the words. 'Tis simply a masterpiece. I shall be honored to pass this on to future generations. Let us give a thunderous round of applause for Master Fulvio, who has granted the world an unparalleled gift, and for the good Arisen, who aided him in his noble venture.
Never have I beheld a sculpture so remarkable. Of course, 'twas your efforts that made this possible, Arisen. Indeed. My own master and I failed to craft any plans so ingenious, and the result was markedly inferior.
Would that all my...
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do. I won't claim to be well informed about the situation, but I dare say it is not without...
I do not understand why the people should fear the coming of the dragon.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Lots to do, and precious little time.
tempted to underestimate the townspeople charge.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Mayhap I really would have been.
We must rest.